Hey there, it is Indoor Gardener with an update from the new and improved indoor garden. Definitely you can see I'm in a new location, much better than the last. I constructed it out of PVC this time as opposed to wood, and I have found it to be a lot more desirable to work with. It just is much easier. Can take it down, put it back where it needs to be, or where I want to put it in the future, much easier. And anyways, yeah, so these are some of the peppers you seen outside last time. Brought them in for the season like I planned on doing. This is the Poblano Pepper from last year, actually. So this is about its third year alive. So congratulations to you, Mr. Poblano. I don't know if you could tell, but I actually hacked this thing all the way back down here to the wood, literally on both sides. It was just a nub on each side before when I brought it in, and then it just came back to life. As we know, life always finds a way. This thing has just been a beast all the way since the beginning here. But we'll just work my way from over here, starting with the beak Pimento Pepper. What a beautiful tree this thing grows to be. I just, I keep wanting to trim it, but I just love the way it grows. It grows these nice, beautiful little peppers here. All of these have been grown. This is a bad angle. All of these have actually been grown while it's indoors. I've plucked off a ton of them, and they just keep coming back. As you can see, this thing is just, the stem is just incredible on the entire thing. I kind of bent it on one of my little trials there, but this pepper and all the other peppers that I'm going to get to, I actually use the Praxis Method, as they call it, I suppose, where you just keep topping it off at certain spots so that it just grows kind of more bushy and more full. As you can see, this is a lot fuller than this one, which I didn't grow, which they grew is just kind of a straight line all the way up, and then it's just very top heavy when it gets a lot of peppers, and it just doesn't work, as opposed to this one or any of the other ones that are more bushy. And anyways, yeah, I'll link to the Praxis Method, if you will, at some point. So, yeah, definitely have the Poblano chili pepper. I've made so much chili from the peppers off of these, it's not even funny. Poblano chili, absolutely love it. And then, of course, my Thai chili. This thing I've grown from a little seedling and in the little bin or whatever I showed before, and it did really well all summer. I've gotten hundreds of peppers from this thing, to say the least. This one again was done doing the Praxis Method, just trying to right from the beginning. You can see it got chopped off when it was kind of a little thing, and I mean, since then you can see this has just grown into a little tree basically. And I plan on keeping this thing for many years if I can. Gotten a little bit lazy on these peppers. As you can see, they're drying out on the plant, which I guess isn't that bad. Pretty decent place for them to dry as opposed to hanging somewhere else. So wait until they completely dry out, and I'm going to pull them off. But I do have some fresh ones that I use for certain things when cooking. Really, really love this pepper. It's really perfect spiciness of pepper, so Thai chili, highly recommended. Also just beautiful. Love the way this thing grows. I'm actually about to chop this thing all the way back, probably like this entire part and clump on each single main branch, because as you can kind of see in there's a bunch of these dead little things there where the brown tip is, where the pepper broke off, or I pulled the pepper off, and it's just kind of a nub. And basically I think it would help this plant quite a bit by by just giving it new space to kind of grow some new shoots for some fresh peppers. And then last but not least, I kind of misnamed it last time. This is actually the sheep nose pepper. I confused it with the beak pimento last time, but this is just a really tiny one, but I've pulled a bunch off of here as well. Since I brought it inside, they're a very sweet pepper. It's quite delicious. It's growing pretty darn outstanding. Most of this growth has been since it's been decent amount of it since it's been indoors. But yeah, you can even see it's just got, I don't know, can you see it? Yeah, a flower there. There's a lot of flowers on this thing. There might be kind of hard to see in the video here, but lots of flowers. This thing's very happy. It thinks it's still the middle of the summer thanks to my lights. So yeah, just another thing I want to call out. One thing that has really helped me out quite a bit on this whole indoor peppers or plants in general is that I water from the bottom as much as I possibly can. Like with those, I'll get my watering can and water down there, and here, or on these ones down here, and I'll just keep filling it up, and I'll fill it to the top, and the plant drinks it. I'll probably do that twice every time I water. And what that does is it keeps the top of the soil. This one I just emergency watered from the top because it almost died. But it keeps the moisture, the tops really, really like just desert dry up there. And it basically helps keep anything that grows eggs or any little of those bugs that grow and crawl around in the soil, and eggs and larvae and all that garbage that messes up your plants. So I've had this in literally my room for the past 2 months, and I have not even seen one single fly in here. And so I will wait until the plant is wilting, kind of like this, and if not, just a little bit worse. If you notice it kind of looks like it's dying, it's because it probably is. And I'm going to wait until it's probably another day or two, and when it's really bad and really shriveled, I'll basically just fill it in the bottom. It'll suck it up, and we'll be good. There won't be any moisture here for some of those eggs to develop into their larva or whatever. I don't know. I'm not an expert. And last but not least, I just wanted to show the nutrients that I've been using indoors here and outdoors. Actually, I just literally, in no scientific amount, just mix it into a gallon and feed it when I start noticing a bunch of yellow leaves, and that is literally it. These things have been very self-contained. This nice little setup here, I mean, it's in my bedroom, and it just provides me with, in my office rather, office and bedroom, provides me with a little extra heat here in the Michigan winter, so that's a nice byproduct for the light that I'm already, or for the plant light that I'm getting. And on top of that, it casts light into my entire office here, so I'm getting free light. Well, I'm also getting the benefit of light, so light, heat, and plant growth. It produces fresh air, good energy, I think, and the fresh peppers are a bonus, extra added bonus. Plus, this is just a nice thing to keep you busy in the middle of Michigan winter, and just good for the spirits, I think. So, if you have any questions about growing some peppers indoors, let me know. I'd be glad to answer anything I can. I'm kind of an amateur, but I'd like to think since these were all pretty much grown from seed, might got a trick or two for you. Thanks.